Okay, I think we are live. Yes, we do. And oh boy, do things change very rapidly. And I'm here to go ahead and bring and shed some light here in this dark world, especially in the world of online content creation. Oh boy, this is gonna be heavy. So, hello there everybody. Senor Alex Fuel here, with StoryFueled Gaming. Well, technically, now we are in a non-gaming portion of the stream, but this is going to be a very important stream, and here's why. I want to talk about something very, let's just say, near and dear to my heart, and that is faith. Now you may be asking, what is faith? Faith. Well, faith, according to the Bible, to the faith or to the religion that I believe in, is assurance of things not yet seen, while still holding on to the hope that it will come to fruition. That is basically what faith is. Basically, you're hoping for something, for basically a miracle to happen. And in light of recent events, in light of events that happened not only in my content creation life, but also in the real world, if you recall, or if you have any stomach to process everything that just happened, so many people are divided right now, especially in the realm of politics. Now, yes, I know, I am not a political channel. No, I will never be a political channel. I will never be involved and or indulge in topics related to politics. But here's where I have to draw the line. So many people, especially in the entertainment space, celebrate this type of crap. And when people tend to celebrate this kind of crap, I get mad, I get angry, I get crossed, I get livid. Any other similar adjectives or words cannot begin to describe how enraged I am. Especially if you pay attention to the news, especially in the realm of American politics. Famous political activist, or should say activist in general, Charlie Kirk, has died. A devout Christian, a father, a husband, a devout person that wants to just basically talk to people like I am doing right now, has been shot dead in cold blood during a gathering at a college / university in the state of Utah in the United States. And man, people are really, really pissed, especially ones that were close with Mr. Kirk, including America's very own president, Donald Trump, and members of his administration. And I just want to say from here in the Southeast Asian country, I extend my deepest condolences and sympathy towards the wife of Mr. Kirk and his children, and their children rather in which, man, it just hits home. It just hits hard, especially. And what made me decide to turn on the stream and just hit go live right now is I want to talk about this. I want to talk about why I decided to go ahead and do this whole content creation thing in the first place, and how rather English I have changed as a person, and as a content creator. And now people will start flooding me with some, comments and or uh, basically chat messages right here at the right hand side of the screen, and people would say, "Why are you doing this? What is the purpose of me making this stream and by extension video?" Which, by the way, yes, I am gonna be posting this whole raw archive stream as a full length video uh, on the YouTube channel, StoryFueled Gaming, which you can go ahead and check me out in uh, via rather the link in the description down below, or in the link to my channels here on Twitch. You can go ahead and check me out. It's www.youtube.com/StoryFueled Gaming, or I should say at StoryFueled Gaming. So, now you may be asking, why did you decide to make this video or stream, Senor Alex Fuel? Well, mainly due to the fact that I want to lay the groundwork once more, and this is going to be basically my full-length explanation video as to why I did what I had to do, my healing process, and the whole content creation sphere and all of that. So, if you are interested in that, then please stick around. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you guys and the rest and everybody in between. So, here we go. The reason why I decided to go ahead and stream this is, by the way, hello, YouTube. Again, StoryFueled Gaming here, also known as Senor Alex Fuel, and welcome to a very hard stream/video to make, because this is very sorry if you heard that. There was a bit of a clip right there, and I apologize for that. Now, let me explain. In this full-length stream and the extension video I'm going to be doing over on YouTube, which, yes, I do have a YouTube channel, that is youtube.com/StoryFueled Gaming over on, like I said, YouTube. Now, let me explain my humble beginnings as a content creator, my beginnings as a streamer, the changes that I had to go through, the trials and tribulations that I went through in order to reach this conclusion. If you see this picture correctly, yes, that is a picture of a phoenix. Now, the phoenix, for those of you who don't know, is a very symbolic animal in in many different kinds of literature. Like for instance, I don't recall, but many different kinds of literature reference the animal phoenix. Now you may be asking, what is a phoenix? Well, a phoenix is a bird that is on fire. For instance, this picture right here, this picture just signifies a phoenix rising from the ashes, and you can see here mountains and smoldering embers like circling around the phoenix. And usually, in most iterations of literature, the phoenix is a symbol of rebirth, a symbol of resurrection, a symbol of basically, a symbol of renewal, rejuvenation, and similar adjectives like that. And so in this video, um, I want to talk about why did I decide to go ahead and choose the phoenix as this video's like spirit animal, and why did I decide to go ahead and make this video in the first place. Well, let me break this video down into three parts. Number one, which you are hearing right now, is my humble beginnings as a content creator. And the struggles that I had to go through in order to reach my first milestone. Number two, the trials and tribulations I endured while I was a content creator that transitioned over into the streaming space, i.e. over here on Twitch, which by the way, feel free to subscribe. You can go ahead and follow me on Twitch. It is down below in the description. It is twitch.tv/StoryFueled Gaming. If you check the description of my video, or probably the comment section as well, because I'm gonna have to pin the link down below as well over there. I'm gonna talk about in the second chapter the struggles of being a content creator and specifically a streamer, especially in one that is competitive rather English as Twitch. And third, the mental and physical toll that content creation can cause, and how I decided to change it up a bit, revamp a bit, rest a bit, and come back even stronger and grounded than ever before. And I want to take this one very seriously. No more messing around, no more bad jokes, no more of those vile things that I said before, because now I am a renewed person. Thank God. So let's go ahead and begin this ramble in chapter 1, which is why did I decide to go ahead and pursue content creation in the first place? Well, basically, I have a knack slash talent for speaking to people. I am a yapper. To be fair, to be frank, I am a yapper, to be fair, and also I have a knack, a talent for playing games, and I basically intersected those two into one cohesive structure. And the first channel I built was a little channel I like to call Redemption Games, which is deleted now, by the way, because I'm going to talk about that in detail in the second part. But I started the channel around 2017. Yes, that was during my high school days, and oh boy, it was a struggle at first to actually pick a niche and just stick to it, stick to my guns, basically. And so, with that being said, I started off playing a variety of different games. More specifically around the card game genre, I first started off playing Duelist, which is a tactical card game, a tactical collectible card game that combines elements of Fire Emblem with a board-based gameplay, or board-based gameplay style that actually resembled Fire Emblem Tactics, the tactical RPG that inspired Duelist. Which, by the way, as well, as of the recording of this video, Duelist is now revamped and is now under a new name, which is basically Duelist 2. So basically, Duelist with two eyes, basically in the beside the word Duelist. So that was when I first got started, And then, as well, I decided to go ahead and try out Gwent, the Witcher card game, which is a card game, based on the game of Gwent, which is a mini-game inside the video game known as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So obviously, I got very attached to the lore and to the gameplay mechanics of Gwent, the Witcher card game. And obviously, I loved Gwent, the Witcher card game, even leading into the revamp, which is what they like to call the winter update, if I remember correctly. And then they revamped again, and Gwent is now in its final iteration, its current iteration, which is the homecoming, I believe, the homecoming update, which is basically a return to basics. And yeah, I started off playing that game, Gwent. So I decided to go ahead and mix Duelist and Gwent, which, by the way, a card game YouTuber would already exist in the name of Mega Mogwai, which is one of my inspirations. So if you're watching this, Senor Miguel, I appreciate you very much. By the way, I'll leave Mega Mogwai's channel link in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check him out. Amazing guy, amazing content creator. He's currently playing Pokemon Pocket, which is basically a mobile version of the TCG, the trading card game based on the Pokemon franchise. So yeah, go ahead and check him out. He's awesome. He's an awesome guy, awesome content creator. And again, I'll leave his link down below in the description. So going back on topic, I basically juggled around with the concept of playing Duelist and Gwent side by side, and things were going good. The views, what do you call it, were kind of meager, kind of meh, kind of mid. And by the way, as well, 2017 was the year that they didn't release YouTube Shorts yet. So I basically went ahead and just went on grinding videos with little to no views at the beginning. But then, in 2018, yes, 2018, 1 year later, Magic the Gathering was my predominant game. And 2018 was the birth of Magic the Gathering content on my channel. It started off, obviously, with Guilds of Ravnica, the very first expansion that got released into the game of Magic the Gathering, more specifically the Arena version of Magic the Gathering. That followed a set rotation that basically removed 4 sets. If you recall, back in 2017, Magic the Gathering Arena did a beta test, and unfortunately enough, I entered into the beta test, and I gone ahead rather and played inside the beta test of MTG Arena, and I played the following sets during that time. If I remember correctly, the sets legal during that time were Amonkhet, Our Devastation, Calabash, Aether Revolt, Dominaria, the original Dominaria, Core Set 2019, aka Magic 19, and the 2 Ixalan sets, Ixalan Proper and Rivals of Ixalan. So a total of 8 sets were released during that time, and I played the living heck out of those sets during the beta. And during 2018, I decided to go ahead and transition and just do Magic the Gathering content, or should say, Duelist and Gwent content sporadically. Sporadically meaning like once every like few days or something like that. And once I went into Magic Gathering Arena, boy oh boy, it started out slow, but the views on the videos started trickling in slowly. And boy, did I love making Magic Gathering Arena carpet. I still do. I still do. Deep in my heart of hearts, I want to go back to Magic the Gathering Arena, especially with the new influx of cards and content included into the game. Like for instance, we have the most recent standard legal set, Edge of Eternities, and we are gonna get the Spider-Man set as well, albeit in a new name, through the Omen Pass, which is basically Spider-Man. Uh, and on top of that, we also got the Arena Anthology expansion that we need to basically do. And I want to go ahead and cover all the cards, all the mechanics, all the brand new stuff I want to go ahead and do. And that will happen next week, by the way, for the record. But again, going back on topic, I love Magic Gathering Arena. That game first had the following sets during my first foray into MTG Arena content back in late 2017, early 2018. The sets that I remember that I have played off the top of my head were Joseph Ravnica, Magic 2019, Corset 2019, Ixalan, Rebels of Ixalan, and Dominaria Prop, like original Dominaria. And so, in that time frame, I decided to go ahead and venture into MTG Arena content. I first started out making good decks, like for instance, good mid-range decks, good aggressive decks. I don't want to go into control decks because I am not a control player at heart. I am an aggressively stunted player and I also like value. So aggressive, aggro, and mid-range are my two favorite playstyles. I do love me some Reanimator though. And boy oh boy, Reanimator decks are my jam. Reanimator decks are my favorite playstyle, and boy oh boy, I want to return to the world of Reanimator soon. And yeah, that was rather my first instance going back into the game of Magic the Gathering Arena, or going into the game of Magic the Gathering Arena. After that though, a lot of different sets came in rather trickling in. Like for instance, we had the basically the sequel to Guilds of Ravnica, which is Ravnica Allegiance, Dar, and then the releases kept on coming with War of the Spark, with Corset 2020, which introduced a bunch of new different cards and ones that were basically pillars of a format back in 2020 and 2019, with Nicol Bolas Dragon God and Nicol Bolas Ravager being the main focal points, and with Chandra Awakened Inferno as the big baddie of that era. So many memories have been crafted during that time. And as well, we also had a second rotation when Throne of Eldraine released, which released a couple of different sets, for instance, Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Dominaria, and I don't know anything else other than that. But look at the gist. I loved making Magic the Gathering Arena, and I still do, by the way. I still do to this day. And I wanna go ahead and return to the realm of MTG Arena soon. Yeah, but here's my biggest blunder and the first red flag that I saw in my channel during that period of 2018 to around 2019, 2020. That is And that is, rather English, the fact that I didn't make any short form content. That was the biggest red flag that I saw back during that time. Because, FYI, for your information, YouTube Shorts was released, I believe, in 2018. 2018, YouTube instituted a change, or rather an improvement to the algorithm, which basically integrated short form content a la TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, and all of that stuff. So that to me was the first biggest red flag English that my channel suffered back during 2018 to around 2020. I didn't capitalize on the fact that the YouTube Shorts scene has been exploding ever since 2018 hit, and that was the biggest blunder. That was one of the biggest red flags that I encountered during that time, and that was the biggest mistake of my life as a content creator during that time. And yeah, and also, by the way, I forgot to mention that during 2020, the pandemic hit. That made things even worse, but luckily, in the midst of the chaos of the pandemic, thank goodness, Riot Games, the American game company responsible for making the iconic multiplayer online battle arena game League of Legends, also known as LoL, is or did make a card game that is in the style or in the vein of the characters inside their IP, their intellectual property, League of Legends, known as simply LOR, Legends of Runeterra. And Legends of Runeterra was the game that I balanced with Match the Dragon Arena. By the way, I forgot also to create shorts for that game until it was too late. Again, that big red flag of not making shorts from 2018 all the way to 2020 was the biggest downfall of my channel, especially when I moved into streaming, especially here streaming right now for you on Twitch. I once had a channel called Redemption Games 2017 that is now deleted, and that channel featured a lot of different games. Like for instance, I played the living heck out of Legends of Runeterra. I played Magic the Gathering Arena as well, like alternating, but I also did and even then I still was a dumbass, and I didn't went ahead and make shorts and or clips of my content back then, which then so many people, especially bashers, basically mocked me for that and basically say, "Hey, why are you not making shorts? Why are you not making TikToks? Why are you not making this and that?" And to be honest, another red flag of mine is my attitude of being hard-headed, of being someone that was like a dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie, but someone that acted like a dinosaur, and I didn't adapt to the changes, especially in the content creation space, which I now learn, since I am now at the centennial, like the mid-range point of my life, that I want to make this job serious. But back then, I was an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. I was a playday idiot for not doing YouTube shorts, clips, TikToks, and all of that. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. And to make things even worse, in 2022, which, by the way, I'm going into the second talking point of this, podcast, show, whatever you want to call it. In in 2022, I got my affiliate status here on Twitch. If you recall, the old system was you have to have 50 followers, maximum of 7 days of streaming, a maximum of 8 hours across 7 days, or specifically across 30 days, and an average video duration or average viewer count of at least 3. Now, the process on Twitch is a bit different now, but still it is the same. And once I got that affiliate status, I had another really big red flag under my belt wherein I was constantly begging. I was constantly asking my followers for for a subscription, which by the way earned me money back in the day, even though it was a 50-50 split between me and the company, i.e. Twitch. I basically had another really big red flag that I was constantly begging, I was constantly asking for people to subscribe, to donate, which in hindsight I should not have done. I should have let my content speak for itself, and when viewers like what I did, I get rewarded for that. But back in the day, I was ignorant. I was very ignorant. I was an idiot, basically. And that got me into a lot of trouble. That got me into a lot of controversy. That got me banned at one point here on this very purple app. And yeah, it was a dark moment for me. And during the last 2 years, 2023 and 2024, I'm still trying to make ends meet. But then something bad happened, and I don't want to go into it right now because I am still, shaken out by that. But let's just say I did something really bad. I did something that I should not have done, and that not only shattered me physically, but also shattered me emotionally and shattered me spiritually. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And basically, I had to delete everything. I had to delete my whole channel because of that. My old channel, which is Redemption Games, or at the time, or before I deleted it, it was simply known as Just Redemption. So, as of that, yeah.
Sino gamit mo? Pag doon mo sila naman, ang ingay pa ka dulas, hindi mo naging sa taas. Yan. Lagi mo na bang ginagamit ngayon?
No.
Huh?
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about the intrusion there, but like I said, anyways, back in 2022, 2023, sorry, back in 2022, 2023, my Twitch channel got banned, and a lot of things happened that were not under my control. But now I'm back. And you may be asking, why is the phoenix very important? Well, the phoenix symbolizes hope, symbolizes renewal, symbolizes rebirth, and voila, I'm here, alive and kicking, and ready to redeem myself from the humiliation. And I hope this is the same lesson that I want to give to all of you. If you're feeling down on your luck, if you're feeling not up to snuff, or not feeling well physically, mentally, spiritually, just log off, just go touch grass, just go for a jog, go for a walk, because you definitely need the refreshment, the physical, the emotional, and most especially rather, the spiritual aspects. And I'm gonna leave it to you. Drop your inspiration in the comment section below, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you all so much for watching. Please did enjoy the stream and the video. Don't hesitate to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You can go ahead and follow me here on the purple app, Twitch. Link is down below in the description. And that's all I have for now. So the next time, StoryFueled Squad. This is Alex Fuel. I'm out. Stay safe. May the Lord God above bless you. And I'll see you next time. Adios, amigos. See you soon.